What's up, nerds?
What's up?
How you doing? Welcome back to the SpaZcast episode. What episode number are we on?
50.
Hell yeah!
We made it to 50.
We made it to 50.
Oh, we are on 12.
No,
I was
it is
gonna say,
12.
I have no idea.
I can't keep up with this shit either. Either way, we're having a good time doing it. I'm Z. I'm here with who am I here with today?
Okay.
Tony.
Gerard.
Gerard? Is that your real name?
No, it's my
Butler?
middle name.
Is it really?
I want to throw people off. Think you had a new guest. Think you had a new person.
Oh well, this is Gerard, everybody.
Yep.
Hello, Gerard.
Hello.
What's up? Hello.
No,
Gerard
it's just me,
is an
Garrett.
Asian guy.
It's just
apparently.
me, Garrett.
All right. Today's topic is TV.
Television.
What do you guys?
The
Things
tube.
to watch.
The boob tube.
The boob tube.
The old boob tube. Remember, like the first time you heard that? How much did you laugh when you heard?
Oh,
I
yeah.
It
just
was-
don't even understand what that means.
It means you're going to watch porno.
I mean,
Oh,
that's how I see it.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go to the fuzzy channels when you were younger and try to
Well, obviously, but
Come
try
on.
to catch a boob.
Somebody's working the bunny ears. The other person's like watching, like keep it right there. It's right there.
It's perfect. It's blue and green.
Get the
but
aluminum foil.
They look like aliens.
I think that's a boob. I don't know.
I see a tit. I see a tit. No,
Kay was definitely doing that.
Oh yeah, she was totally doing that.
hey,
Kids
on
these
now.
days don't have the fun times. They could just go on the internet.
It's
and
really
boobs.
unfortunate.
Yeah, there's no struggle or there's
Yeah.
no.
The struggle
Yeah.
back then was real.
It was.
It was very
Seriously.
real.
Kids these days, they have it.
we worked up a sweat just to get to the boobs, not afterwards.
And even when we got the,
It was a tough- it
even
was a
when
tough
the
time.
internet became cooler, you go on Kazaa, you're like, maybe this is gonna be a porno for 2 minutes. That's gonna take me about 3 hours to download.
I have no idea what kind of viruses this is gonna
or it's gonna be a
have.
virus. One of the
If it's any good, it's just
We don't know. We just go by
Oh, God,
all
I
the
remember
main
just
subject
fucking
words in it. It's like
pictures
tits,
loading.
ass.
It would take 5 hours for the picture, just like inch by inch.
Yeah.
And then she's got a dick. You're like, oh,
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
ah, fuck, we're screwed.
screw kids these
Oh, I
days.
guess I gotta make
Yeah,
this
you
work for
little
me now.
bastards. All right. Anyway,
that was,
Any-
that
oh, yeah,
was
see-
titillating.
Yeah.
So that was boom.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, that was television back in the '90s. Kids really do have it a lot better now. God. But
Oh.
speaking of TV, what?
Speaking of
Love
TV,
us some
what's everybody
television.
excited for? Because I mean, we're in the fall now, so there's a lot of good fall shows.
Yeah, there's some new shows that have been, I guess, started in the past couple years that have gotten my attention.
Yeah, like what?
The Blacklist. That's on season 2 now. That's a very, very good
I've
show.
been meaning to watch
I have-
that.
Netflix
I have
just
too.
acquired
The
season
thing
1.
about
so-
it is,
Nice.
though, like, I know the big reveal from season 1 because I used to watch The Voice and they would have the previews on it, and I'm like, damn it! With the
damn.
husband and
Yeah.
everything, and
There's
it's
a
like,
bunch of
oh
bastards
no.
for doing that.
Yeah,
But
but I mean,
I
you
still
should
wanna
wa-
watch it. Oh, yeah,
it's-
definitely.
I love James Spader, so
That guy's the man.
he's such
Robert
a good actor.
California.
fucking Robert California.
So, but yeah, that and then I just finished Orange is the New
Nobody
Black.
knows who
Oh,
Robert
really?
California
That's a good
is.
show. What did you say?
When we both said Robert California, they were just like crickets. Like they had no idea.
Like Tony's like shaking his head. It's from The Office when James Spader was on The Office.
Oh right,
Robert California.
I
like,
forgot
okay,
he was
never
on
mind.
that.
Yeah,
Because I
mean,
forgot
it was
to
very
tail-
And I hated him on that.
Yeah.
I tailed off on that.
Yeah,
like,
so did I.
But I forgot. Yeah, he was on
Yeah.
that. I don't know
So
if
he's
you like.
like, who the hell's Robert?
Tony's just like,
I don't know.
mm.
California.
I watched him on Boston Legal. I don't know if you saw that show.
I
It's
do
like-
know
with
that.
William
I do know that
Shatner,
show.
yeah.
With Bill.
Yeah, but yeah, I just finished season 2 of Orange is the New Black.
Nice.
That's a good show. It's the director from Weeds.
Oh, Weeds.
So I
Okay.
figured I'd
that
check
was
it
one.
out.
That was a show that I did like. I didn't watch all of Weeds,
Mm-hmm.
but I watched a good amount of it. That was a good show.
very good. And of course, Walking Dead's coming up.
Woo!
I
Yeah.
can't wait.
So
I'm excited.
got nothing on that.
Who will survive?
you don't watch it? No.
She hasn't watched. Well, I mean, that's kind of a good thing though, because that means we could watch. We could binge watch.
That's true.
Marathon the shit
That's
out
true.
of it. When
That
you're
is
ready.
one show. It'd be
when
fun
you're ready,
to go back
I'm ready.
and watch again. Yeah, that's
Most definitely. It's
yeah.
just so good. You can't help
so
it.
Yeah.
damn good.
It's gonna be intense.
Oh yeah, they're saying that this season is going to be insane. Like just all out, no like holding back. Like,
He's gonna whoop everyone's ass.
Hang on,
Who's
but
he?
I did read.
Rick.
Yeah.
Kick everyone's
Kick
ass.
everyone's. But I did. Speaking of Rick, I did read, but I don't know if it's true or not. That spoiler alert, he loses his beard.
what? Loses it or like?
I mean, I don't know if it like gets like cut off his face or anything, but which I wouldn't put past the AMC for doing. You know? No,
I don't know.
Like,
I mean, in the
I don't know if
promos-
that's true or not. Like, I hope not.
I would like to say things, but I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Okay, don't.
I do want to say this in the end of season 4. this isn't really spoiling anything for UK or anybody, but did you see the alternate ending? Because remember he says, like, they don't know who they're messing with.
Yes.
Did you see the F word one?
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
No.
That's why I said he's going to be kicking everyone's
Dude,
ass.
when they actually shot it with the F word, and he says they don't know who they're fucking with, and it's like so much more badass. You're just
Really?
like, ah!
Oh my god! Now I cannot wait. I cannot.
You gotta look it up now. And anybody listening, if they haven't seen it, it makes it like they should have kept it. Just like even if they got fined, they should have just like kept it in there.
Well, that's kind of a good thing then, because that would probably get me even more pumped up than I already am for this coming season.
But that's what I mean. It was when I saw it, I was just like, oh my god, Rick Style.
That's basically what he said in the comic, and that's why I was like, he's going to kick everyone's ass.
That's right, because he's been reading the.
Nah, it's kind of stopped.
Are you ahead of the? Are you ahead
just
of the game?
Just barely. So I have an idea what this is, but
it's still different, right?
Yeah, they still change a lot of things around. That way, it's not like spoiled for anybody watching the show and reading the graphic novel at the same time.
But yeah, Rick still has his hand in the show, but not in the comic.
But not in the comic, he doesn't have. Any
I heard about that. Yeah. So what about you guys? Any interest?
I know what Tony wants to say.
In the past couple years that are new, or what? Tony, what?
Doctor Who.
Oh, really? You watch that?
Oh my goodness! Who the fuck knew?
So excited!
I thought you were gonna say Nurse Boo.
Yes.
Or something else.
Oh, okay. That was stupid.
Nurse Boo?
It rhymed with Doctor Who, so.
Nurse. Oh,
you get it?
You're
You get
funny.
it?
You're funny.
You guys are like, what's Nurse Boo?
But,
I thought it was like an anime.
Nope. Some animation.
It's not yet. Let's make it.
We're gonna make that.
A nurse ghost. I can see it now.
Tony, how do you feel about Peter Capaldi?
I love him. I was ready for him before he was even
He
there.
is really.
When they announced him, I was so excited.
He is really, really good.
He is awesome.
He is such a badass.
I did say in the last couple episodes that I was going to start it, but I haven't started it yet.
I've seen like three of them. Just watching
she's
them with
she's
you
actually
and
watched
Fish.
like the first like 3 or 4 or so episodes when Fish and I sit down and watch it during the week, and she'll sit there and like only because I kind of have
the new
to.
season though.
Yeah.
The new
okay.
season. Well, I mean,
I guess
let's
the
say,
old guy's pretty cool. I like
he's pretty cool.
the brown hair girl. She's mad cute.
Jenna Louise Coleman.
She's cute.
We should get her on the show.
She's pretty cute.
We'll contact her here soon. Now that we've
Rose?
had one actor, I mean,
If
we
you're
can get them all.
yeah, well, now we can get anybody we want.
Can we get Rose?
Yes.
I'll marry her.
Right now. Right.
Tony's going to propose to all of our
Billy
female
Piper.
guests.
Live on the air.
Hey, Billy, you better be ready. I'm coming for you.
Not to veer off of Doctor Who, but
Rude.
real quick, Karen Gillan.
Yeah, Karen
Last
Gillan.
night we watched Selfie.
Oh, was that good?
Yeah, have you seen that?
It's so
Tony?
fucking random that it's her. Like
Yeah.
that's so random.
It's somebody
to me.
you never ever
Because
see her
What is
it
it
play.
doesn't
about?
seem very sitcom-y. It's about AKA people today.
Okay.
Very narcissistic on their phones all the time.
Okay.
Tony.
So it's just basically about this
No.
girl who's like insta famous, and she's just like so into herself. She doesn't give a shit about anybody else. And she meets this guy at work who
Is that John Cho? What is his name?
John Cho,
John
yeah.
Cho.
I love that guy.
Yeah, that guy's
He is.
awesome.
I can't remember like what I've seen him in, but
Harold and
Harold and Kumar.
well, I've never seen those, so that's not where I know him. from.
He is another thing.
But
yeah,
he's
that's his
awesome.
best note.
Like,
That's
I've
his
always
most-
liked
he's Harold.
him. And so yeah, then she just wants him to help mold her into a better person or something.
into a more sociable person in real life.
In real
you know?
life, with
'Cause
people.
She's
Yeah.
like, I have like 272,000 like friends online, but
no
none in
real
real
ones.
life. You know.
Oh.
So it's like she's
But
like
it's
trying to
so
change it.
random that it's her.
But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, but she has a long red hair, just like she did when she was on Doctor Who. And,
So I was wondering if it was
looks
like a wig
fantastic.
because she's was like bald for
yeah,
Nebula.
Yeah, that was a good question because I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, it wouldn't
I don't know
surprise
if
me
they
if it
filmed
is.
it before
Or it could be a wig, like you
it
said.
It could be.
Uh-huh.
But
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah, it was interesting.
We'll have
But
to
did
get-
you
was
enjoy
cute.
it?
I mean, it
Well,
was cute.
It was pretty. I mean, it was cute. It wasn't really something that I would probably like that I would normally watch. But
Yeah.
the fact that Karen was in it.
Not something that you're like, I need to see episode
and there was a
2.
point in
Yeah.
time where she was just in a bra and panties. So I'm
Yes.
sure you
Okay,
liked that
well,
part.
maybe I'll go watch it.
Tony. Yeah.
Why are you pointing to me?
Tony,
Because
do
if
you
you
wanna
want
watch
to
it
see
together?
Karen Gillan in a bra and panties,
She's cute.
I know you'd rather see Billy.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, okay.
I've already
Really?
seen that.
I think Karen is much cuter than
What was
Billy.
that?
deal.
What
I
is
dated
it?
her once.
Secret Diaries of a Call Girl, whatever she was in. She was like a high class prostitute.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, it was way before Doctor
Where the
Who.
hell have I? I don't
It
know.
was on like Showtime or something. She was really
Oh,
hot.
I wouldn't.
And then I saw her on Doctor Who, and I was like, yes.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty random, but it was
I
cute.
forgot
No,
about that show.
yeah,
I didn't even know
I
it started.
I
But
forgot about it
Yeah.
too. It was cute.
It was pretty
It was
cute.
cute.
Not begging for a season 2 though.
Honestly, I don't know.
Or a second
if it
episode,
would-
really.
It's always like
No, I'm
does
just
think
kidding.
when like shows that you do kind of enjoy get canceled. Like they don't even give it a full season. It's just like 3 episodes.
Or,
and
like-
Like, I think the thing
Yeah.
about it is that it's so relevant. Like, it's so people today. But
Then
it's
it might
just,
work,
like,
yeah.
I don't know if it would get a second season,
Yeah.
honestly.
It just depends, I guess.
Yeah.
It's all about it's all about ratings.
Yeah.
I don't even know when it comes on, like during the week, because we just watched it on demand last night.
Oh,
So
okay.
like I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's the
hopefully it
shows
does
that I
well,
have, and
you
then
know?
there's, like I said, like Netflix is obviously great for,
Yeah.
like The Orange Is the New Black.
That's
That was
why
all
you watched
Netflix.
it,
I
yeah.
didn't even see it on. I mean, it is a Netflix show, but
Yeah.
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 But like stuff like how I don't watch House of Cards, but like stuff that's.
I would love to start watching that
Just
too.
I watched
on
a
a-
few episodes.
Yeah.
Just to see what it was like.
I mean, they
'cause
film almost the whole thing in Baltimore.
Yeah.
right
Yeah, I
near
was
my
pissed
building.
off at Kevin Spacey for a while. Because
Why?
where I used
What
to
did
work,
he
I
do
would-
to you?
I used to deliver food for a catering company that was right off the block, and they were filming all right there. So I'd go to park down there, and usually it's hard because it's downtown anyway, and the whole fucking street would just be blocked off with trucks. I would just drive around for like an hour and a half. Like, I hate you so much, Kevin Spacey.
So you
Yeah,
played
I
Kevin
remember-
Spacey. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
the crew,
Yeah.
not
Not production at
Kevin
all.
Spacey.
I remember they were filming near my work, and I was like, that is so cool. But
Yeah,
I
we
didn't go
literally
out
walk
there
like
to-
it's the building next. It's
see
like
it.
buildings that we shoot in for like some of our video work, and
They do
they
it
have
there?
like it's all literally we can walk. We've walked by it like to get lunch, and we've seen like trailers, and we were looking for Kevin Spacey, but didn't see him.
Kevin.
Is Kevin in there? We've actually even talked about getting all of our gear and just walking up to people. And being like, oh, here's the new, here's the light stand you needed, or here's some
pretending
cable,
like you-
God, you could totally get away with that.
and then just literally just be on the set.
Yeah, dude, that would be so cool. And then you're just like filming. Did you get
Someone's
that?
like- yeah.
And you just pack up and run away.
Who are you? I'm the guy with the cables.
Run! No, go! Leave it.
That guy over there, he called me here.
Yeah.
Well, once he turns around, you just start running.
Just start running the opposite direction.
Nope.
Yeah, we didn't actually do that, but we wanted
Right.
to.
That would have been funny.
Let's
Yeah.
see. So I started watching that new, I can't remember if it's ABC or NBC, but it started this season, How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh,
I'm
Is it-
I'm getting into these like real dramatic like shows. Like I love Scandal.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to fucking Scandal because that shit is crazy.
shout out!
Like everybody just
Scandal.
thinks it's about a cheating couple, but oh my god, that's not even like the point of it.
That's
It's
not even
so
the half
good.
of it.
But
Because it's a scandal.
yeah. So How to Get Away with Murder is super cool.
Is that like
yeah,
a?
tell us what that's
It's a
about.
very dramatic-y show. It's about like this really good lawyer. She's really badass. I can't remember what her name is. Olivia something, I think. But you've definitely seen her before if you showed you a picture. And like she's a teacher in like a law school. And sorry, you guys are distracting me. She's a teacher in a law school, and there's like 4 students that she picks to work with her. And instead of like teaching in a classroom, she's like, we're gonna learn things in the courtroom. So she takes the students to actual cases, and they learn that way. But it's real scandalous because it's right now it's flashbacking between present and 3 months ago, and the present is like they're dragging a dead body and figuring out how to, and you don't know who it is or why they did it. So you'll find out
That
at
is
the
cool.
end, obviously. But it's really good. And then
neat.
Revenge
just-
started up again, and Revenge is just fucking awesome.
Wait, I have a question about
God,
how to get
I'm
away
like-
with murder.
What's that?
Does it actually show you how to get away with murder?
I'm sure it will eventually.
That's
Because then it
Season
piques my
finale.
interest a little bit
And
more.
here's how you kill someone.
Yeah.
That's a new show though, right?
How to Get Away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Okay.
started. It's on its 2nd episode.
And then
It's
Revenge.
cool. Revenge is on
Revenge
its
you're
first
really
season.
I've heard a
about.
lot about that.
Revenge
Like,
is so awesome.
I think it's popular with the females.
Why is that?
I don't know. I've just heard a
Are
lot.
there a lot of hot guys?
I've
in
heard
it?
a lot of girls just being like, "Oh my god, can't wait for the next episode of Revenge."
I mean, yeah.
I'm just like,
it's-
What is the premise of?
Okay. So the
I'm
main
not really
girl. Okay, so it's really just centered around families
there's a
that are
hot guy
super
named
rich in the Hamptons, and this one family in general named the Graysons. They framed this one guy for murder, and then they ended up there was like a bomb on a plane. I'm trying to think back to season 1 because it's been a long time, but there was a bomb on a plane, and they framed this guy, and then he ended up getting thrown in jail and whatnot. And he died. And so the main girl is like, I'm going to fucking get revenge on them. So she totally changes her identity, moves to the house right next to the Graysons in the Hamptons, real
Awesome.
rich. She gets all this money. And then she just like kind of infiltrates their life. She gets engaged to their son. Like,
Oh.
it's so good though. She has this whole
Damn.
plan, and she has this super like smart tech friend who hacks into everything, and he's awesome.
They're usually
And,
is one of those.
It's so cool. And she like trained with this like old like Asian dude.
Raj Al Ghul.
And so she's like
think he was
strong,
Asian.
she
I
can
don't think
fight,
so.
she's smart as shit. Like, it's cool, and they just released a graphic novel for it. So I bought that.
Have you started reading that yet?
Yeah, I'm like halfway done.
Sweet.
But man, it's a
Nice.
really cool show.
I kind of want to
And
watch it.
things
'cause
the
I
last
like stuff
season,
like, that.
like things the last season
We're
just
just
went
badass.
crazy, and so this season's been really good.
How many
but
seasons?
Now it's starting to come around, and oh my god, it's gonna be so good.
Isn't it
They're
like
on their
3?
fourth right now.
Fourth, yeah.
Ooh.
Getting
Fancy.
some revenge.
Yeah,
New
you
show.
should watch it.
Yeah.
I
Lots
would
of
definitely
revenge
binge
going
watch
on.
the shit out of that again.
All right,
It's
there you go.
amazing.
If I watch that, well, there's a bunch of shit to do.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Let's
Walking
just spend
Dead.
3 weeks of watching television.
Right.
Not go
Yeah,
anywhere
that's the
else.
thing. We
Spend
don't
our
have
entire
any
winter.
time.
Yeah. Awesome.
I totally forgot to say Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Which I still haven't watched yet.
Yeah, I haven't
Like,
watched either.
I-
No,
watched, like,
at all. No, at
not
all.
even season
and
one?
I'm telling
Nothing.
you, it's really because every time that show came on, it's like I have school or I have something. I could never get around to. Like, it's really hard
Yeah.
to like.
That's one
Especially
show.
with the amount of shows that are actually on that
That's
I want to
true.
watch. It's
Yeah.
like there's so many.
Well, that's one show that like it started out slow, and you're like, you kind of compare it to all the other Marvel stuff going on, and then you're like, it gets better, slowly gets better, and then the really cool thing was that they, I think you knew this, like
Yeah.
they incorporated it with like the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
So like the show leaded up to the Winter Soldier, and then Winter Soldier came out. That movie was done, and then when the show came back on, it was like. It like
That
had to do with what happened in the movie, and there was like
And there was,
the
like, a
repercussions of the
continuation, right?
movie. Yeah,
Okay.
came down into the show, and like some of the characters from the show were in the movie and stuff. So, and that's when it started like to really pick up and get like super awesome.
Yeah, I like that. I thought they were going to do that with Thor as well.
Well, there was an episode they did. There was a
Okay,
Agents
yeah,
of
yeah.
S.H.I.E.L.D. episode that kind of took part after the Dark World.
Okay.
So
Cool.
Yeah, once that like kind of all came in, and then
yeah, because I mean I've seen the movies obviously, but I haven't seen the show, so like
Yeah.
I really need to sit down.
yeah.
And watch
So you'll
that.
get it once they do those episodes. But
Sweet.
yeah, they're on the second episode now.
In
Of
the
the new
second,
season.
but it's only the second season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
got-
and then they have
I got
Agent
time.
Carter coming out.
Yes.
Then they have all those new.
I'm excited for that.
Netflix. Did you see all the Daredevil stuff?
Daredevil. Yeah.
I guess Luke Cage, Iron Fist. I think those are all going to be Netflix though, aren't they?
Probably. Yeah.
I don't think they're actually on.
Netflix constantly adds shit that I don't know about. Like when I scroll
Yeah,
through
you
the
have
most
to check,
popular,
yeah.
it's like there's so many new things like Netflix originals. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
like I want to watch them.
What the hell is this?
I watched so many things, and they
Yeah.
just added fucking Gilmore Girls, which is like 9
Oh,
seasons of a show.
there you go.
And I have never seen the whole series. I've seen like episodes here and there, so I started
So have I,
watching that
really.
because I really
Yeah.
want to watch the whole series.
For the mom.
For the mom.
Yeah.
It's all
Isn't
about the
Blake
mom.
Lively on that show?
No,
Oh, that. What am I thinking of?
Gossip Girl,
Gossip Girl.
Gossip
Yeah.
which I watched
Which is
religiously
probably
while
also
it was
on there.
on.
I don't know. She's
is.
hot. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. No, but the mom is also in Parenthood, which I am addicted to. Parenthood
that-
is such an
Oh,
awesome
I know that
show.
lady.
She's in Bad Santa too.
That's what a fucking great movie.
Tony follows her.
Everywhere
Not really.
she goes.
She just-
Parenthood is amazing. Oh my god.
My mom watches that show. Hey, mom.
Hi, mom.
Hey, Mom.
Shout out to mom. Shout out to moms everywhere who watch
Yeah.
Parenthood.
It does look like a good
Parents
show,
to
though.
Parenthood.
It's so like feely. You know, it's
I
one
was-
of those
it is, isn't it?
family
Yeah.
like shows that fucking rips your heart out sometimes. Oh
Jesus.
my god. It's
So,
like brothers and
Not
sisters.
sure if I want that.
You don't want
It's
your
good.
heart ripped out?
No,
Watch the show?
Not like that.
You don't want the emotion?
I can't. I'm
I watch
gonna cry.
Doctor Who for the emotions.
That's true. That is the most emotional show
I'll
that I
cry.
probably ever watched
I'll cry again.
for sci-fi. Yeah. Well, tearjerkers.
I'm just emotional. I cried in my class the other night.
She did.
Oh.
Because this person.
Yeah.
No, let
She
me
really
just tell
didn't
you
wanna be
really
there.
quick. We were doing like current event advertising. Yeah, that. Current event advertising presentations. And like this guy pulled up the latest Budweiser commercial. And of course it had a dog in it. And it's all about like drinking responsible. And the guy goes out.
I saw it.
And
Yeah.
then, you know, the dog's,
dog's
waiting there.
waiting
And you're
and
just like
waiting.
thinking
I did see
he's
that
never
one,
going to
too.
come home.
Yeah.
And he comes home. And by the time the commercial ends, I'm like, God damn it. And everybody in the class starts laughing. And I'm like, I'm such a sap. And my like eyes are wet. And my voice was doing that.
Like, I don't know.
thing.
It's like,
It was
does
just
he
like,
get an
oh, yeah.
A or an F for this presentation?
Nailed it.
It's
Asshole.
funny though. But fuck that commercial. It's so sweet.
At least you came home to the dog.
I know.
I'm back.
But the whole time I was basically just like, come home, please.
It's like she was gonna find the people
and
that
then they
made
had
the
him going,
commercial. Like, if that guy didn't come back, can I keep the dog? Because I would love.
Yeah,
that.
and they were like, "Does this make you want to buy beer or no?" And I'm
Or
like,
have a
"It
dog.
makes me want to buy a puppy more than
Yeah,
I
it makes,
buy
it makes
a
her want
beer."
a dog.
So the commercial didn't work very well.
No, it didn't. Don't air that during the Super Bowl.
I'm not going to get a 6-pack of Budweiser anytime soon.
I wouldn't anyway.
Yeah, me
Random.
neither.
I'm good.
Boo bud.
Again, I'll take the dog.
Right.
So since we're talking TV, I know we've been talking like recently stuff past couple years, but I don't think you guys did. You watch Breaking Bad?
No.
Most of it.
And it's on Netflix.
I
and Dexter are two things I have to watch.
That and
I
Dexter
started
are
watching
probably
it.
like my 2 favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, Dexter was awesome.
Dexter
I mean, the
was
last
awesome.
season was kind of ugh. I mean,
Well,
like
that's pretty much when I stopped. Was the last couple of seasons.
But you
when I
can't
stopped
judge
watching.
all of Dexter on the last season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there were so many damn good like seasons.
Oh yeah, all
But-
the ones I remember.
I just since we're talking TV, but you guys have to watch Breaking Bad because that is probably it's
need
up
to
there. It
finish
might
it.
be one of my favorite.
It is a good
or
one.
my
It's
favorite
quality.
TV show.
Have you seen all of it or
Most of it.
most of it? Yeah.
And it's like the hype all around it. It is like that good. Like a lot. It's become so big and
Yeah.
like it's everywhere. I mean,
It's
because
not.
the first
it's not
no
an
one,
overrated show at
No,
all.
exactly.
It really deserves
And,
all the
wins
Emmys it got and everything.
And but if you think about it, like it wasn't even no one even knew about it when the first like couple seasons. At least like the
Yeah.
society, and it wasn't big. Like
It wasn't
because
as
no one
pop-
really.
yeah.
It wasn't a popular thing until I guess. I mean, shit. I didn't even know about it till like last year. I guess maybe the year before. You start hearing about it, and then they're already on what like season. Like 4
or 5
it's
or
just
something,
like
yeah.
and then you're like, oh, it's been around for a while. Like it's not a new
Man,
show.
Now I'm gonna check it
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Right.
And then you start watching, you're like, holy
Yeah.
shit, this is what I've been missing the whole time.
Exactly.
I know that's what that's what I'm gonna go through
Yeah.
probably with it too.
But I have some more for you if you because you guys don't watch Leftovers, right?
No, but I need to.
yeah.
Plus, I
That
didn't
is
realize
a-
that was a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a crazy show. You will not know what the fuck is going on the whole time. I'm not kidding you.
Really?
Probably till like the last like couple episodes. You like it will go off. You're like, nope, have no clue. Don't know what just happened. But then it keeps you. That's what keeps you like watching it. It's
Oh,
like
okay. Because that was gonna be my next question. Was like,
yeah,
so
it's like
why
one of those
did
shows
you-
you're like, Dad, I need to know what the hell is happening.
Okay,
Like there's
so
like
it's a binge show then.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
like it's
definitely.
like a
You can't
it's
just
not
watch
like
one.
you don't know anything. Like there's something that happened, and then so you like something that happened, but then you don't know why. You don't know like who
Yeah.
these people are. What
Yeah.
and then what? Game of Thrones? No one
Yeah.
here.
Not yet.
Oh, you? Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure. I gotta know
No,
Bobby watched
yes.
it.
I mean, yeah. Like I said,
Unfortunately,
like that-
Bobby's not here to talk about it.
Yeah,
But
I'm caught
Bobby
up
would
on
love
that.
to be here.
That's-
Sorry, Bob.
I mean, that's
So
insane.
good.
We'll talk again more about TV
I'll catch up to it.
because Game of Thrones is probably gonna have
Being said
like
that
25 more
Bobby's
seasons.
not here, he would enjoy The Wire though. If no one has watched it,
Oh,
I've
I've
only
watched The Wire,
I've only
yeah.
seen
First
like
season.
season. Yeah, first
amazing.
season.
It was an amazing.
I was
show.
very pleased with it. It's just
So there's a lot.
I really
to
hate
watch.
starting a damn show or like starting to watch like
stopping, yeah.
first or second season of something and then I can't anymore and I never
Yeah.
get back to it. Like
That's true.
right now I have at least three shows, 3 main shows that I'm watching right now. And that's really even too much for me to handle.
But
still.
it is a lot, yeah.
You know-
especially when they're currently still on.
Well,
like,
what are
Yeah.
they?
And
Yeah, I have
okay,
two.
so obviously like Tony, it's Doctor Who
Yeah, that's
because
one.
I've been watching that for
Check.
fucking ever. Yeah,
Mhm.
boom, there's one. The second one is Arrow.
okay.
Okay, I need to start watching that because like they just came out with the Flash
and they're
everything,
intertwining
their
that, right?
crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they like that was like I think it was just recently too that they had their first season premiere for both shows and it was a crossover and everything. But that show is, in my opinion, just really like for a CW show.
Yeah.
Which you guys know, mainly her too. You know, Vampire Diaries and all that shit. Like I
Let
was
me see
like,
the DVD.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this, and I started watching it. I'm like, this is a really fucking cool show.
Yeah,
like,
I've
it's
heard it
like
was good.
dramatic, but it's like it has some really cool, badass moments to it. And then the third is obviously Gotham. I'm like mad
how is
stoked
that?
for Gotham.
I've only seen the
Gotham
first episode.
only
It was cool
has-
though.
It looked
Only has
awesome.
2 episodes out so far. I'm sure by the time this is fucking released,
Yeah.
it'll be
Yeah,
the third
have a
episode.
couple, maybe
But
one
still,
more. Yeah.
yeah. But so far, so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't expecting them to just come out with every character almost in the Batman universe. You
I
know,
didn't know the fish was a thing though.
Fish.
I
The,
had no idea.
she's a badass bitch. She's basically
bitch.
like a.
Balls ass beat. Sorry,
You would.
felt it.
You
She
felt
was
it.
singing it. I was singing it. We were having a good time.
Thank you, Tony.
Yep.
No, but like that's like like there's so many characters that were just like introduced like all at once. Like you got
You got Penguin, right?
you got Penguin,
Poison Ivy.
Pretty well, yeah, that was like
Penguin
the second
is a
episode.
crazy ass motherfucker.
Yeah, he's fucking.
I
well,
love him.
I mean,
though.
yeah, he's fucking nuts.
Is it Danny DeVito?
Fucking. I know it should be Danny DeVito.
Should be.
Hey guys, or however Danny DeVito talks.
Not sure if it's like that.
Not sure
Not
about
at
that.
all.
Hey,
Well, that's
guys,
kind of how
yeah.
he like was in the Batman movie, like Tim Burton's Batman. He's so close to it. There's like got Catwoman and like there's just like so many characters like, and I wasn't expecting that. I figured it'd be like a lead up to.
Well, I'm wondering.
kind of
I'm curious if it goes far, how far they will take it. You know what I mean? Like
I'm
up
curious
until
too because like for me it's the same. Like I'm thinking the same thing, but like how far like into the future.
That's what I mean.
Up to current.
That's
like,
what I mean.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
how old will they let them
Yeah.
get?
Yeah,
or
like next year is
Yeah.
like it's a year later or like 5 years
Right,
later or something
yeah.
like that, and they're
Well,
a little bit
yeah.
older and blah blah blah. But I mean, like they just cast somebody for Two-Face.
Oh,
Like
That's
they
sweet.
already introduced like the Riddler. They're throwing
Damn.
the Joker is going to be
So
in
they
there
are going
somewhere
quick with
too.
it.
Like everybody is
That's awesome.
being introduced in the show.
Oh, I like the Riddler. He's a cute.
Yeah.
I wanted to see how
It's his
the
glasses.
penguin actually gets that
Little nerdy
big.
dude.
I know. Yeah. Like, I think he just starts eating a lot.
Maybe he just gets upset.
A
and
lot
Well,
of
just-
fast
people
food.
keep saying
A lot of fish
no,
fillets.
no. People have said to him like 3 times now. Has anyone ever told you you look like a penguin?
Or like it's really.
And he's like, yeah, people have told me that. And
It's
then he
really
like
like
punches
it's
him.
it's like how he walks because there was an episode like it's not going to spoil anything. Really.
Yeah, but
But it was like he's like walking and like he's trying to like hitch a ride and these like guys pick him up and they're like fucking with him and they're like, hey, did you know that you walk like a penguin? He's like, no, I never. And then he breaks a bottle he's holding in his hand and just fucking kills the two. It was like
Oh.
awesome
well,
shit. Like
okay.
this is badass.
I've heard
That's
they
sweet.
say look like.
Or look like. It's like I think that like they say look like, and I think those guys in the car
Yeah.
at that particular scene tell him that
But
he
yeah, once
walks
they
like
say
one.
that to him, he just fucking.
Or something.
How
She's
old
like-
are they
'cause
right
he
now?
hates it.
Like,
I mean, like Selena Kyle, Catwoman,
Mm-hmm.
she's like, I think they said she was 13,
Yeah,
like 12 or
she's-
13 in the show.
And little Bruce is.
Little Bruce
so
is like the
tiny.
same age.
little Bruce.
Little
He's so
Brucey.
cute. I love that
Put
kid.
you in my
Aw.
pocket.
Yeah, basically.
And
Sorry.
Oswald Cobblepot is like, he's probably in his 20s or so.
Are Bruce's parents dead now?
Yeah, that's literally
They-
how the show
in,
starts.
like, the
is
first
is
5
the-
minutes,
they-
yeah.
bam, right off the bat.
Yeah.
And that's basically what the show is about.
And you see
trying
the
to figure that
pearl,
out.
the pearl
Like
necklace.
the whole pearl
following
necklace
and-
thing and everything. It's a fucking cool show.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have to watch the
very,
second
it's,
episode.
It's very cool.
That's what channel or what station's that on?
Fox?
That's Fox.
Fox. I thought
Yeah.
so. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So
or
hopefully-
demand it.
It's it's on demand right
Which
now.
speaking of which, on demand can S a D now because you can't fucking fast forward through the commercials anymore.
Oh well,
Yeah.
at least NBC
Well,
does. Is it
sometimes
everybody
you
now?
can.
Oh, does it?
No, yeah, it's only some things.
Yeah,
like when I was
some-
watching
oh.
some MTV shows the other night, I could, but some
Yeah.
things like we watched the opening because I really wanted to see Chris Pratt's episode of SNL.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Oh my
watched
God,
that last
was
night, and you
hilarious.
couldn't
Funny.
fucking fast forward the
couldn't-
Well,
commercials.
because it's an NBC thing. I'm telling you.
I just
I know
hate
NBC
that.
does it because I used to watch.
Kind of defeats the purpose of
having
Yeah.
on
having
demand.
control.
I used to
of it.
watch Grimm, and that was one of the shows that they couldn't fast forward. And then
that and Once Upon a Time.
And then
Yeah,
I watched.
I was just about to say that.
I watched Revolution. I don't know if anybody watched that, but
Not yet.
Ugh.
they ended that. What?
I watched the first episode of that show when it first came on, and the acting was so cringeworthy.
It's one of those.
I
like,
hope it gets better.
it does. It gets
because
better.
it's on Netflix now.
It gets
I'd
better.
like to watch
I liked
but
it.
God,
They ended it. The only thing about that show is that like
the world is bad.
It's here. It's round.
It's awful, and I'm just like,
The world is
what are
awful.
these-
Well, the only
I
thing
could
that you
be on
have
this
to-
show at that point.
like the only thing that like you have to get over with that show is like it's like
We have no power.
well like, yeah there's no power so like but then like they don't portray the people as like rugged enough that there's no electricity, you know what I mean? Like they still look like, oh, I just got up, took a shower, did my hair, like kind of way.
Yeah.
And then
It's not like
but-
it's not like the Walking Dead.
right,
it's
like,
like
yeah.
a real like.
and then once you
kinda
get past that and like
post-apocalyptic
kind of
look.
follow the story is really good. And then but they canceled it like mid season 2. They'd already finished season 2, and then they like, oh, not coming back. And they had already like, but they ended it, like they ended it, and the last episode going like of season 2 was like gonna like lead into season 3. But now they don't have a season 3, so it's just kind of like
that's
a
fucked
son
up.
of a
Ended up getting
bitch. Like
canceled.
really.
bastards.
Like, yeah,
Sucks.
it was on the line for like a while. You know, like they released like what shows might be canceled, and then like that was
Yeah.
one of the ones that were like, might not be, and then so they finished. So then they like finished filming.
So
it,
I'm
yeah.
wondering if they like let them finish filming,
Yeah.
and they didn't know that
Yeah.
it was going to lead in.
Exactly,
And you're like, oh,
yeah.
you're done.
Then you're like,
Son
oh,
of a
okay.
bitch.
Well,
Thanks, God. Thanks
Yeah.
for nothing.
yeah, that was upsetting. So But I mean, I like that show. I enjoyed it.
It's
It
fun.
wasn't one of those, like I said, I was like, it was one of those shows that I was like, man, I can't wait for the next episode, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't compare it to, like, again, Breaking Bad or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like, I mean, I think from now on, like any show that I'm going to want to watch is going to be like Netflix. And
Well, Netflix is
only,
acquiring
honestly.
a lot
Like,
of stuff now.
They really are. They're fucking kicking ass.
All of Walking Dead's on there.
yeah,
Breaking Bad's on there.
yeah.
Like we said, they acquired the Blacklist. They have, Jesus, I don't know.
All of Dexter's on there.
All of they had
They
Dexter's
have
on
so,
there now.
I mean, yeah, they have like so much shit.
Because before, when I started watching Dexter, I had to sign up for the DVD, the mail-in DVD, because that's the only way they had Dexter.
I don't think I've literally never done that.
I signed up
never
for
done
the
that.
DVD one just
That
to
was
get
my
Dexter. Just to get
original
Dexter,
thing,
yeah.
but I
Okay.
never
I just
rented
watched all that when
DVDs,
it
so
came
I
on
just-
TV.
Yeah, well, I had to catch up
Canceled
on
it.
Dexter and then once I think season 5 and then like after or season 6 and after I watched
Right.
it on TV. So same with
Yeah.
Weeds though. I had to get that on DVD and now they're all just on streaming
Never used it.
because I think they realized that
Sometimes
no one's
it
doing the
takes
DVD
so
thing
long,
anymore.
Though. I waited like a year for Revenge season 3 to come on, and then I waited like they just yesterday or 2 days ago emailed me that TVD Vampire Diaries season 5 was on there, and it's literally been like a year.
Well, you saw that on
Like
demand too.
it takes so
Like,
long.
we just saw
yeah,
that. She got really
They
excited.
just-
I was like, holy shit! I could have watched the whole
Yeah.
series on fucking
work.
on demand.
Yeah,
At work.
that's what they did with Game of Thrones too. That it was like I watched the whole 3rd season like on DVD, and then it was done. And they were like, "Oh, here it is on HBO on demand."
Yeah, like that's the thing. On
son of
demand,
a
I
bitch.
thought only did a few select episodes, not a whole series of things.
No, yeah,
oh my
it's-
god, I'm
yeah.
so upset. It's like I've been waiting so
Yeah.
long.
Well, some shows like literally the day after they are on will go
Yeah.
on demand, but then
Yeah.
sometimes it's just like then you get because then you see that you're like, oh, well, then it must be on there, and then there's
Yeah.
some shows that aren't. Like,
That's pretty much how I've been watching Gotham. Is like I miss it Monday nights a lot
Yeah.
of times because by the time I get home from school, it's like just about to start. So
Yeah. But the magic
So
of
it's on
DVR
there,
is
yeah.
awesome too.
this is true,
So
We don't have
which is
that.
something that I haven't taken advantage of either.
Well,
we don't
like
have
ever.
yeah.
No, I just
the
I
older
had it before.
boxes.
I've had it before, but
Yeah.
I never
Right.
used it. I was like, oh, well.
One thing
Yeah.
Netflix
It's more of
did
like a
just
backup
add
thing.
Is the last season of How I Met Your Mother? They finally added that.
Oh, really?
So I finished.
Is that because you watched the whole thing all over again, or was it
Twice,
just
yeah.
the season?
That's something. I'll
Yeah,
get
when I was
to
watching,
eventually.
I was watching it for the second time, and then they finally added it like when I was on the second to last season, and then they added it. I was like, yes.
So you
you
just
were able
you
to
just
finish
went
it
right
up?
to Netflix and you just finished it that
Yeah,
way.
I
just
was
finished
I mean,
it
I was
right up.
watching it on Netflix, so I was like
You were already watching.
almost
The
there,
whole
and then
thing
they
over
added
again.
it, and I was like, yes, I need to watch it.
So you didn't have to
somewhere else.
actually stop. You just kept going.
But
So-
now I'm mad because there's this new show. I don't know what channel it's on. I think it's called like A to Z. And
Yeah.
It's got that
I've heard
girl,
it.
Christy Milioti. I don't know her name, but she's like the guy's wife in the end of the show, the last season.
Yeah, it's like a sitcom.
So you wait 9 fucking seasons to meet who the fuck Ted's wife is.
Yeah.
From How I Met Your Mother. Like 9 seasons until you know who the mother is, and then the show ends like in the last season. So you're like, what the fuck?
Okay, so what happens after they meet? Do they go out to dinner?
No,
or
it
anything?
tells you all that stuff.
Does anything ever happen?
They explain all that in the last season, but then
The
she's
last
on
2
this-
minutes.
And then this new show starts with her. I'm like, I've waited 9 seasons for her. She's going to be Ted's wife for the next 3 years at least, no matter what she plays. So I like saw
One of
it
those
was like-
roles, yeah.
Yeah, I saw her on this news show, like in a commercial, and it was like, oh, how she meets some dude. I'm like, nope, that's Ted's wife. She can't meet that dude.
No,
No.
yeah, that
Nope.
dude is Ted.
Nope. It's like I'm telling Ted
So you're
right
gonna
now.
see like her and other things. Like, okay, so that's what's happening after Ted met the mother.
I ended up getting
she's
divorced.
doing.
That's what she's doing. Okay.
Exactly.
Just make it up as you go. Like, I feel like for something like that, there's probably like a lot of like fan fiction that people like make up.
I don't know.
I'm sure.
Well, I mean, you got to watch it. You'll see. I'm
Yeah.
not spoiling anything.
I'll get there.
There are those shows that those directors leave for you to be like
Open to
yeah.
interpretation and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
This one doesn't.
That's a
Oh, that's
J.J.
good.
Abrams
You gotta
move
see
right
it.
there.
Yeah, or like Inception.
But yeah, now I don't,
Oh yes.
I don't know what to watch now.
That.
Well, let's face
God
it. We all know
damn
how
it.
that ended. Or do we?
God damn it! Stop
Let's not
it.
get into that. Let's not get into
Seriously.
that.
That's a
please.
whole nother. That's a whole nother episode, I guess.
That's one of those movies you just like. I left the theater like so.
I just try to forget about
So
it,
what
so
do you
it
guys
doesn't
think
just
about that
creep in
one?
my mind all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, you know what? Me and her have been watching. Kay and I.
What have we been watching?
No. Or, like, well, hang on. Other than selfie. We watched.
We just watched that randomly.
Other than the one
because you
episode
like
of- we-
Karen and I was interested.
Yeah, that's very true for that. No, but we've been watching a lot of Ghost Adventures lately.
Oh my God.
On Travel Channel.
Oh my
God.
God.
You know, that's
No.
one of those, those ghost hunting shows.
I
and
used to
shit.
be addicted to Paranormal State. Like, that used to be the one on A&E. That was my shit, and then it stopped. Ryan got cancer, and it was just all depressing after that. But
Yeah.
I mean, they're all
so
pretty
he
much the
introduced
same,
me to Ghost
right?
Adventures.
But I mean, like to me, like
So
in comparing
good.
it to what she like the Paranormal State and Ghost Adventures, I feel like with Paranormal State, like
they dug
they
more into
don't-
the history of the foundations
the history,
and stuff.
but they
Oh.
don't show like, okay, oh, did you guys hear that? But they don't tell you what the fuck you heard. They don't say anything.
Ghost
You know?
Adventures just sounds
Ghost
fun.
Adventures is that like they're out there, they're like
Well, they replay the clips like 50 times,
they
and they
like-
make
Oh.
it sound like they said something. Like, I feel like sometimes, like,
Yeah. You'll hear like a
sometimes the
Did you hear
voice,
that?
no, sometimes the voice in the spirit box will
Spirit
just be
box.
like,
Oh,
It's all
it'll
about
just
the
be
spirit
in
box.
noises, like, and then they add like a caption and they replay it,
Yeah.
and then they make it sound like she's like, I'm so dead or something.
I'm still not alive anymore.
When
Your
it's just
mother's
like,
a whore.
Yeah.
they just make it seem like they're actually saying
Yeah.
something that's like,
So
holy
it's-
shit, evidence.
Oh my god, there it is. Did you
So
see
it's
that?
all, it's just people doing that, and then in post and editing, they just add in the noises.
But it's
I think
funny
it
because
could
like,
be.
Yeah,
it really could be.
if
I
it
don't know.
says like if the noise says like a name, the text will just be white and whatever. But if it sounds like it's saying "get out," when it flashes, they make it all red and yellow,
Yeah, it's
like,
like-
all demonic. Like,
Get
get out!
It's like-
So it would be
horrible.
really fun to probably edit that show.
Yeah.
There's some guy in the
Probably.
audio booth like,
The thing is, though, see,
Could be, yeah.
I don't know. Like,
and he's like, was that good? Was that good enough?
They're probably
I
in the
don't
other
want to
room,
say
like,
it's
throwing
totally
something.
fake. I'm not saying that like, oh, it's all edited. I'm just saying it's funny how
I know.
But then there's a noise. I feel like sometimes they make it seem like the captions that they give it makes it seem like it's saying something that maybe it's not. Like,
Yeah.
it
Right,
makes
exactly,
it seem
yeah.
so much crazier. Like,
You just hear a noise and it says like, "Hey, how are you?"
yeah.
It's like,
When
we're
really
just
all
trying to
you
make
hear is
friends.
just like,
Yeah.
and
then
then
it's
somehow
like-
they get, "Hey, how are you?" out of that.
It's
and
like, "Hey, bring me some Burger King."
I don't know how to do that.
downstairs. Sound guy's down there like banging on the ceiling with a broom. Like,
Yeah.
what was that?
Oh my god.
I mean, I personally do believe in ghosts, but
Yeah.
I mean,
As
Ghost
those
Adventures is
shows.
cool.
as far as the show goes, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like,
What channel is it on?
It goes to
Travel
some of the
Channel.
craziest
Okay, Travel
places, though. Like
I mean, and I
Maria
wouldn't even
Island
personally, I wouldn't do
episode.
that because that would scare the shit out of me. I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I've actually been asked because one of my coworkers like does that stuff.
Really?
Like he'll go to like a lot of the places like around Maryland and a couple in PA, and he's like, "Do you want to go?" I'm like, "Nope, I'm good.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I plan on.
Are
Sleeping
all the
that
lights
night.
going to be on? Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
Is there gonna be 20 of us? Then maybe.
20 of us,
And
12
not just
noon.
3, and each one of us separate. like,
Weapons, lights on, and
Yep.
30
I went
people.
to Rosewood
Closing the
enough
guns.
times. I'm good.
Yeah, I've been there before. That.
Oh, did you say Rosewood?
Yeah.
Yeah. That place
I'm
is
good.
fucking creepy. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm
We
good.
went there one time and just like in the back, there was just a light. There was a light on in the top right room.
Did you find out what it was?
No, didn't go in.
I just always thought it was creepy how you entered the one main building, like the
Yeah.
one in
Yeah.
the middle, and
Yeah.
there was a fucking like standalone bathtub in the doorway.
I
I'm
know
like,
you
that's
look right.
creepy
I
enough.
know.
That's
you look.
creepy enough.
It's like. And
Did somebody really shower?
then there's just like the wheelchairs just sitting there. And
it's like Outlast.
Probably
I mean,
the
it's
bum.
just
Oh, really?
it's
I saw a
walking through,
dead
like,
cat
Outlast.
on the porch, like,
God.
but it's like had been there for like years, just like skin still on, but like
Jesus.
it's like the
Yeah.
bones are showing.
Basically
Yeah.
roadkill.
Yeah. And then
By, like,
both
rats and
times,
shit.
no, actually just one time I went there. It was the cops actually showed up because they're not allowed to actually be
Right.
there.
Yeah,
But
it's trespassing.
yeah, we are breaking the law.
We are breaking the law. I think we should do that once. Well,
What, a ghost hunter
let's
episode?
Let's have a ghost hunter episode.
Yeah.
I'll
Do you-
bring the
you
field.
want to?
I'll bring a field recorder and we can just do
Hey,
a
we'll,
live.
we'll go someplace we know.
Seriously, that would be fun as
And
shit.
some
I mean, it would be
GoPros,
fun, but,
some
like-
GoPros
Yes.
on our heads.
Yes.
Do the
Yeah.
night
Or a
vision
chesty
shit?
GoPro.
Yeah, we could do that.
I wouldn't want to split up though.
No,
That's
no,
the
no,
thing.
It's just
All
flashlights.
4 of us
20
are staying
people.
together on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, if
we
we
can go
have to
someplace
split,
that's,
we
like,
could
really
do
not,
2
like,
and 2,
not haunted
but
at all.
not separate.
I mean, do you want to
like
go
one to
someplace
one.
that's like, you
Well,
know?
I don't think Rosewood is there anymore. I think they burned that down.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much done.
Or
think
what
it's
burned
gone.
it down?
Probably the bums.
I think
Trying
there's
to
some
make
like
crack. There
was a ghost
penitentiary
party and they all-
somewhere.
I'm thinking of the first episode of
Within miles,
Supernatural
yeah.
on that one.
Oh yeah, good call. Like
Like
yeah.
just person on the ceiling, goes up in the
I'm
fire.
excited for that. By the way,
Holy
speaking of
shit.
TV.
God, I can't believe that show is still
I think it's the
on.
last
I
season
can't
about
believe
to
it.
start.
Is it really?
I'm so
20
excited.
seasons in.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
that show's so good.
I literally haven't
couldn't
even
get past
finished
the
the
first
first one
episode.
yet
that
because there's like 30
the
episodes.
first episode was scary as shit.
I know.
It scared the shit out of me. Have you seen
I
it?
guess I
No,
gotta give
I
it a
have
chance.
friends
Okay.
that watch it.
That
Megan
I
and Amy
needed
watch
a new
it.
pair of underwear
Yeah, me
after
too.
that first
But
episode.
yeah, it was really creepy for a while. Then the story got like really in depth, so I wasn't really like creeped out. I was just like, "This is awesome."
Yeah, like you got into it, but
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I should continue watching
should.
because of, because of how creepy the first and really the second episode was.
Yeah.
but it
There's a
did get
bunch-
really good.
But then like it's funny because in that show they have like there's dudes that like want to be like those ghost chasers. So they're like going to haunted places where they're at to like fight demons, and they're like, "Oh, we heard a noise," and then there's like actually like ghosts and demons trying to kill them, and they're like laughing at them like, "You idiots."
That's the kind of stuff that you don't want to think about if we go on our ghost adventure.
Now I really am not going to go with
I'm,
you guys.
I'm good now.
That was
Now
a bad
all,
idea.
All the lights are definitely. We'll
Oh,
just
yeah.
burn the building down.
I'm super excited for the new season. It's mind blowing stuff going on.
Could you imagine us doing
Or,
God,
like an
it
actual
would be
ghost hunt
awesome,
like
though.
that. I would have a good time doing it. I
It
think
would be
that'd
a
be
lot
fun.
of fun.
Yeah.
I'd have to
I
be in
think
the
the
middle.
one thing that really I think the one thing that freaks me out the most about doing that is that it's pitch black, so you don't know if there's hobos in there.
Yeah.
And like you don't know if
That
there's
is,
like
like, what-
fucking rabid animals in there. Like
This
you
is
just
true.
don't want to have a run. Like that's always something that I had in the back of my mind. Like, what if we go in a room and there's a fucking crazy ass hobo
Yeah.
chilling in there, and he's just like
He's got a like
going
a
to fuck
gigantic
with a
needle in his
screwdriver
hand.
or something.
Yeah.
I just
Well, we'll just go in there
Weapons.
with weapons.
Bats
Right.
with nails on
We'll
them.
go to Walmart and pick up a
we
bunch
could
of
T-Loo
stuff.
it up. Just get like
Yeah.
fucking take
Or
scissors
Dead
on the ends
Rising.
of
We just like
2x4s
make our
and
own
Just make our
obnoxious
own-
like
Yes,
weapons.
exactly. We'll rig something up with a
Flame
fucking
throwers.
Shopping carts with fucking
with a
like,
car battery.
Oh my god.
Like, hey, hobo, is there a workbench around here?
yeah, we got some
I'm
work
gonna build
to
this
do.
real quick.
It would be pretty sweet.
Oh
We
shit.
can plan on it. I mean, it's October. We could do something like
Yeah.
that maybe.
Yeah.
So, but this was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good little TV episode.
The TV talk.
We haven't talked. Yeah. We haven't talked
We
TV.
haven't talked to TV talk yet.
Talk to TV talk.
But I'm
So-
sure we'll have another one. Just like I mean, TV and movies is something we can always
Yeah.
talk
Talk
about.
about
There's
forever.
always
We
shows.
really could.
There's
So,
so much.
And I know
We'll
Bobby's going to
definitely
want to
do that soon.
partake.
Yes.
yeah. So, look forward to another television episode.
Yeah.
Also,
with a-
what are you
with a
guys
full
doing
cast.
next weekend?
Ooh,
I don't know. What is it? Is it
There's something important going on.
what
There's
you
something
guys
going
do?
on. I think
Not
it's
Halloween.
It's
No.
not here.
Is
It's
it
not-
in?
It's in another
it's in,
state.
New Jersey? No. New York.
New York.
New Mexico.
Okay.
It's in New York.
Oh,
New
no.
Mexico.
That's-
Oh, is it
New Zealand.
The state of
Okay.
New Zealand.
So it's in New York,
New
New
Brunswick.
York. Yes.
and it has to do with
Da-da-da-da-da.
is it something CC? Something CC.
Carbon copy.
Carbon
Yeah.
copy.
Yeah.
Copy?
It's another New York
Yes.
that no one knew.
No, it's
existed.
New York Comic
New York
Con.
Comic Con. We
Guys
will
are
be there.
geeks.
Garrett and I
going.
will be there. Tony, are you going?
I don't know.
Tony better
Okay.
be.
Maybe.
Tony's not sure if he's going to go yet.
Get out.
You
told me
might
the
see
house.
Tony. Look for me as Grover again. Though I'm gonna wear my Grover.
But are you definitely doing
I'm gonna
Grover?
wear Grover.
Oh, cute.
No, it's going to be awesome.
Yep. Hopefully I can walk by then. I sprained my ankle.
I think I'll just wear my Batman onesie.
Ooh.
And just walk around with it.
Yeah,
You're gonna
you
get
could.
so hot.
Oh, it's
Not as hot as
not as
Deadpool.
hot
I
as
guess.
it will look. Yeah. It's actually kind of. Anyway.
So yeah, we're gonna be there. I think we're even gonna do an episode from New York Comic Con.
yeah,
Maybe.
we'll have our
Maybe some friend guests on there.
maybe.
You never know.
You never know
If you're
what's going to
lucky.
happen. We might have a little video camera walking around too. You'll see. It's
Should.
going to be exciting.
Steve's gonna be talking to all the celebs again.
Whoopi.
Your best friend.
Whoopi, my girl. So anyway, yeah, look forward to that.
Yep.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Guys.
See you next time. See ya.
Spread the word.
Bye.